Mel Tucker is causing more problems for Michigan State. The NCAA is laying the hammer down and taking wins away for violations that happen on Mel Tucker's watch. I don't think the punishment fits the crime here. I'll explain. Locked on Big Ten starts right now.
You are Locked On Big Ten, your daily podcast on the Big Ten Conference. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Welcome to Locked On Big Ten. I'm Craig Shemon, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, now the #1 sports podcast network. Thank you for making us your first listen each and every day. We're free and available wherever you get your podcasts and on YouTube. Hey, hit that free subscribe button down below. That way you'll never miss a single episode. And if you could share, follow, like, and hype YouTube videos as well, that would be very appreciated. So these NCAA infractions coming down. I thought the NCAA was a thing of the past. Spartans got to be looking at Michigan's penalties for spy gang. Going, what is going on here? This doesn't fit. Plus, we'll give you a heads up on what we're going to do this weekend when we go live. But first, the Mel Tucker era at Michigan State lives on, and not in a good way. The school received massive punishments for violations that took place when Tucker was the head football coach there. And it includes vacating 14 wins from 2022, 2023, and last year, 2024. That includes current coach Jonathan Smith's first 5 wins from his career there. That doesn't seem right. I'll get into that a little bit later here. But Michigan State now becomes the first school to vacate wins at the direction of the NCAA since Herm Edwards' run at Arizona State when they lost 10 wins from 2021 to 2022. Even Michigan didn't have to vacate any wins for its Burgergate or Spygate scandals. Again, all more on that in a moment. But Michigan also gets 3 years probation, and they will be fine. It's Michigan State now. So what did Michigan State do wrong? The NCAA says that Michigan State broke rules when Tucker's staff members allegedly arranged for and provided impermissible recruiting inducements and benefits and unofficial visit expenses for recruits. Specifically, assistant Saeed, Khalif, and Brandon Jordan, with other members of the staff, allegedly offered or provided over $10,000 in impermissible recruiting inducements to 6 prospects on unofficial visits to Michigan State. With all the money that's going around with kids these days, 10 grand? It seems like a pins. These actions made 3 players ineligible at Michigan State under the old NCAA rules, and therefore the wins that they participated in have been wiped out after the fact. So 14 wins are vacated. That includes the 2022 season when Mel Tucker went 5-7. That includes 2023 when Mel Tucker started the season, got fired, and interim coach Harlan Barnett took over. And then that was, remember, Mel Tucker was fired for alleged sexual misconduct. That's a whole separate issue from all this. But they went 4-8 that year. Those 4 wins are gone. And that win total included the infamous Connor Stallion sideline disguise game against Central Michigan, by the way. Well, that game caused problems for both sides, didn't it? So I remember he was on the Chippewa sideline in Chippewa coaching gear, sunglasses at night, scouting out Michigan State. This win total also includes 2024, the 5 wins that Jonathan Smith earned in his first season when he went 5-7. Now, Michigan State will also get restrictions on official visits, recruiting days, communications, when they can talk to players, and this will be over a 3-year probationary period. The school will also be fined $35,000 plus an additional 1.5% of the football program's budget. Tucker also receives a 3-year show cause order for this. Jordan gets a 5-year show cause, and Khalif gets a 6-year show cause. I can only imagine Michigan State fan right now. I'm looking at first of all, Michigan State, I can only assume will appeal this. Again, the NCAA, I thought the NCAA was feckless these days. They don't do much. Remember, we got a new group that monitors college football that came out of the House settlement in June, but this is old business. So the NCAA goes, oh, we got one more we can get here. All right. So I'm thinking Michigan State fan and probably some Michigan State administrators are looking at across the state to rival Michigan and taking notes. Now, Michigan got fined $30 million for Spygate, and Sherrod Moore got a 3-game suspension, 2 of which he already served, has to serve 1 next year, but they never forfeited any games or the championship. The NCAA said, we really don't take away wins anymore. That's not our thing. They said this. Again, another example of how the NCAA is so inconsistent. It's unbelievable. I don't think this is fair. But yeah, Michigan State fans going to be going, wait a minute. We wanted Michigan to have their wins taken away. They didn't. We got 14 games we're losing now? Explain that to me. I'm waiting. So, and all over $11,000 or $10K or 10 and 10 and change. That's what this is about. Impermissible expenses and benefits for kids they were trying to recruit. 11 grand, 10 grand. Gonna lose 14 games over this deal. Are you serious? I mean, I don't even know if those rules are still in place anymore, the way we're paying these athletes today. And poor Jonathan Smith. I mean, look, this guy is struggling. He may or may not lose his job at the end of the year, trying to get every win he can over there at Michigan State. Got to take on Penn State this weekend. He's got to give up his 5 earned wins last year for something that supposedly happened before he ever arrived. They had nothing to do with. Ridiculous, NCAA. Ridiculous. Once again, the feckless NCAA. They strike again with things that don't make sense. The punishment does not fit the crime here. That's my opinion on this. I would love your opinion in the comment section on this. Michigan State fan, I want to hear from you. It's incredible. And again, Michigan State does take on Penn State. We have another podcast that we did today. We do multiple podcasts every day. We preview every game, every team. That includes the Penn State at Michigan State game this weekend. Both teams are looking for their first win of the season. It's going to be tough. And I got to tell you, I think Penn State's starting to wake up. I think Penn State's starting to act like the team that was worthy of being ranked number 2 in the preseason. I do. They got a lot of future NFL players there. They played really well for a half against Ohio State at Ohio State. They played well for more than a half against Indiana, almost ended their undefeated season. So they're putting it all together. And they go take on a team, let's face it, a lesser team like Michigan State. I think it's going to be a tough, long weekend this weekend. So anyway, we preview every Big Ten team, every Big Ten game on our other podcasts on this channel that we released today. You can find it under today's stuff. And then we go on the record with our pigskin picks because we do that every Friday. But feel free to check that out as well. But yeah, I think this is really unfair for Jonathan Smith. I think it's really unfair for Michigan State. Mel Tucker's already got going on, whatever he's got going on. Just let it go. It's in the past. Let it go. Nobody on this team had anything to do with that. Just let it go. We'd like your comments on this. If you are new, we're here every day. And of course, you can hit that free subscribe button and then you'll never miss a single episode. And if you could share, follow, and like. Also, we have this video version on YouTube audio. If you're listening on audio, we're on Apple and Spotify. Wherever you are, we are. So you never miss a single episode. If you could share, if you're a Big Ten fan, I know if you're checking us out, you are a Big Ten fan and you know other Big Ten people because that's how it works. Let them know we're out here every day. Maybe even hit that little share arrow and send this podcast their way. Don't forget, we have a website, talkbig10.com. That's with the number 10, talkbig10.com. We put all of our podcasts there. You can go back for a second listen and check it out. And also there, click on your school logo, and you can find tons of merchandise ahead of the holidays with your favorite Big Ten team, shirts, hoodies, pennants. Put your team logo on the shirt. All that's right there with all of our podcasts at talkbig10.com. All right, we're going to run down our weekend plans of what we're going to do, how we're going to go live, how all that's going to get executed this weekend. You could be a part of that as well. It's all coming up here on Locked On Big Ten. So the weekend's here, and it's time to look back and crown this week's MVP on Who Delivered, powered by DoorDash. Just like you can win every Saturday with DoorDash Streaks, saving more every time you order. These players delivered when it mattered most, so let's break it down. It's still got to be Omar Cooper from Indiana and that catch, and Fernando Mendoza with the throw and the game-winning drive for Indiana at Penn State. They delivered in a big way when the game was winding down and salvaged the season. And just like they delivered, DoorDash delivers on Saturdays too, every day. But Saturdays, you could do DoorDash streaks. You save every Saturday that you order. Stack it up all season. You can save up to $250, including $100 in DoorDash credits. Order this Saturday. Keep your streak alive. Fuel your game day only with DoorDash. Terms apply. Promo period through November 18th. We get excited watching games because we're fans. You can get more excited with FanDuel. Got a little something on it? Now that's exciting. The NBA season is back in full swing, and there's no better place to get in the action than FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. Even if you miss part of the game, you can jump right in. And FanDuel has live bets on everything from who will score next to fourth quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a chance at a bigger payout. It keeps every game exciting. You'll watch more games, even games outside of your favorite teams. You'll watch them now, especially when your team's making a late push, though, with FanDuel. My big tip of the week, Miami Heat overs. This team scores in bunches, very unlike Miami Heat teams of the past. Right now, FanDuel is giving new customers $300 in bonus bets when your first $5 bet wins. So head to FanDuel.com and sign up today and play your game with FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. Thanks for checking us out here on Locked On Big Ten. We are here every single day, and you everydayers make us go. But also, we want to thank you for making Locked On the #1 sports podcast network. Hey, hit that free subscribe button down below before you do anything else. And if you could share, follow, and like, that will help as well. So an interesting slate of Big Ten games this weekend. Even have a game tonight, Friday night. Minnesota at number 9, Oregon, under the lights. But we choose a game each weekend to go live after for our immediate real-time post-game reaction. And this week, we're going to do it after the Iowa-USC game. That's a 3:30 Eastern kickoff. It is 12:30 Pacific time. We'll go live right after. Usually we wait for the game to end. We wait for the coach to do the post-game interview on the field, and then boom, we go live. And so that'll probably be about 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. So look for us there. Mark your calendar. Hit that subscribe button. It'll alert you when we go live, and we'll all be taken care of. All right. Don't forget to subscribe, though, and share, follow, like. We're on Twitter at TalkBig10, our website, talkbig10.com. You can interact with me there. And for you college football fans, Locked On and Fire TV present the College Football Kickoff, your ultimate college football weekly preview. Drake Toll from Locked On Big 12 leads the conversation along with two-time AP Coach of the Year Gary Patterson and former college star Jesse Holley and Locked On's local experts. A college football preview only Locked On can do, so catch the College Football Kickoff every Thursday throughout the season only on Fire TV. Don't forget to join us live on Saturday and have yourself a fantastic weekend. We're here for all of it, all things Big Ten. For Locked On Big Ten, I'm Craig Shemon. We'll see you then.